Radio waves don't go through clouds. I cured my cancer with a ketogenic diet. I stopped a war with a single phone call. We can kill coronavirus by injecting disinfectant directly into lungs. The COVID-19 vaccine alters your DNA. Climate change is a hoax created by the Chinese. Every day we hear these kind of statements. Some sound confident, some sound powerful, some even sound scientific, but they all have one thing in common. They're all total BS. And the people who create these kind of statements are the most dangerous people to have around. And if you see signs of this in yourself, then be careful. Fix it really fast, because if you don't, it will eat up your career, your relationships, and even your life, even before you would realize. But what is this BS? Where does it come from? And most importantly, how you can protect yourself from it. Let's dive in. Hola friends, welcome back to your home of ideas. If you're new here, my name is Mayank. I'm a PhD researcher working on nano devices. Let's dive in. The book looks thin, but it's extremely dense in the knowledge. I've tried to figure out to simplify the knowledge inside the book. Let's understand. Imagine truth being a road, right? So a person who's telling you the truth is the person who's driving on the road. A liar is someone who's driving adjacent to the road. But the liar is still aware that there is a road and it exists. The liar can see it, but chooses not to drive on the road. But a bullshitter. This person is sitting at home and making speculations, not even speculations, just telling you random stuff like how wide is the road, when it curves, where it goes, how many lanes it has, what color it is. All those things are just made up. A person who's telling you the truth is giving you an exact account of reality as they experience it. A liar is giving you an altered account of reality. The liar is aware about the reality but not giving you the truth. Why? Because they have their own agendas. Let's say they want to get ahead in their career, or they want to get something done with you, so they are hiding the truth away from you. But a person who's giving you BS has no relation with the truth or false. Imagine truth and false being two players in the same game, but playing on opposite ends. But then you would imagine somebody who's giving you BS as somebody who's not following the rules. No. This is the kind of person who's not even playing the game at all. The statements made by the person who's giving you BS serve only one purpose: themselves. Let me give you an example. Let's say you ask me, Mayank, how much money you have in your pockets. I check my pockets and I tell you the exact number. That's the truth. I check my pockets and then I don't tell you the right number. That's a lie. But person who's giving you BS is only concerned about getting through this moment. So let's say I want to borrow money from you, then I'll say, oh, I don't have any money. Doesn't matter if I have money or not in my pocket. If I want to impress you, I'll tell you I have thousands of dollars in my pocket. The only agenda for a person who's giving you BS is to get through the moment, is to serve their purpose. And that is what makes BS so dangerous, because if you don't identify it, whether in yourself or in someone else, it can destroy things very quickly. By focusing on BS, I'm not saying that lies are not dangerous. Lies are also dangerous. We all lie time to time. But most of our lies are very subtle. They are more benign. They don't destroy our reality completely. For example, let's say my mother asks me, how are you doing? And I'm feeling sick. Would I tell her? No, because she's 10,000 kilometers away from me. Letting her know that I'm feeling sick would only make her worried and concerned about me. She won't be able to sleep thinking about it. And the worst part, she can't do anything. She's 10,000 kilometers away from me. So we lie in these kind of situations. But even by doing that, I don't lose the ability to understand truth, right? I can still understand that I am sick. So I'm not detached from reality. My ability to comprehend truth still exists. The only one kind of lies which is extremely dangerous is the one where the person lies for the sake of lying. There's no purpose, nothing. Just the sake of lying, because you get joy in making fool out of people. You get joy in making people think or believe about something which is absurd. These kind of lies, if you continue to do that, make it a habit, then of course you're on the border margin of becoming a person who gives BS, because now you're already far extreme. But the other lies, of course, we all do time to time. Of course, we should not do that. But yeah, there are situations in which we are concerned about other people's feeling, so we just hide them. But when it comes to BS, there's a striking contrast between a lie, a benign lie, and a person who gives you BS. Because in case of BS, you are completely detached from reality. A liar is still aware of the reality, but trying to hide. But a person who's giving BS is not even concerned about reality. So you are basically creating your own reality and making a statement. So let's say if reality was a straight path or truth was a straight path, a liar is still revolving around that path. A person who's giving BS is going away and taking a dot, let's say. So the person who gives you BS, it creates a dot, and then it creates another BS, so another dot on this path, and you're building upon it. At some point, you're so detached from reality that you completely lose your innate ability to understand reality. Let's take another example. Since I'm working in nanotechnology, okay, I'm a PhD researcher. So I've been studying physics and then nanotechnology now for almost 10 years, okay. If I start making statements like, oh, we have nanobots which we can put in your bloodstream, which can control your brain, and then we can control whole humanity, these kind of videos will go viral for sure, I'm pretty sure. And then I keep making these videos for a year or 2 years. Slowly and steadily, I'm so detached from reality, at some point I would believe, yes, there are nanobots which can go in your bloodstream and which can control your brain. This makes my life hell, I would say, because then I would be an extremely difficult or almost an impossible to live with person. I cannot have any relationships. I cannot study anything because everything would look like a propaganda for me, right? I would read anything and I would think that, oh, this is a propaganda, because my brain has lost the ability to think critically. But then comes another important question. Why does BS even exist? Where did it come from? Who created this? Actually, we all create this. In any situation where we are required to make statements about a thing about which we understand nothing, we are likely making a BS. It's not a lie, it's not a truth, it's a BS for sure. And it happens more in public life, because in public life you're required to make statements about biology, neuroscience, space science, engineering, mathematics, and you are just a random politician who only understands people's behavior. So you won the election, but now you're making these statements about all the different domains of life which you understand nothing. Another scenario where BS happens a lot is the Dunning-Kruger effect, if you know that. I mean, in the beginning, when you have very little knowledge about something, your confidence is extremely high. That is where you're most likely to make BS statements. If you look at the plot in the beginning, since you don't know much, and if somebody asks you, you want to boast about your understanding of the subject, and then you make BS statements. These are not lies, these are not truth, these are just random BS statements. Which brings me to the most important part of the video. How can you protect yourself from becoming a bullshitter yourself? I mean, the answer lies in the question itself. Don't contribute to BS. Whenever you're making a statement, ask yourself, is it a truth or a lie? If it's neither, it's most likely a BS. Refrain yourself from making such statements. Protect your brain. Second thing what you can do is don't have opinions about every single thing on this planet. One human is not capable of understanding every single thing on planet. So don't have opinions about everything. If you would ask me an opinion about Israel-Palestine war, I would say I don't understand this. It's okay to not have opinions about anything. Neutral is fine. You don't know this, so don't make statements. Third, what you can do is read more, understand more. Keep upgrading your brain. Keep getting more knowledge. Keep getting more informed. Start upgrading your critical thinking ability. And if you want to understand how books or reading books can change your critical thinking ability, you can check out my video here where I've explained how books rewire your brain. Have a good one, guys. Keep thinking critically, be smart. See you on the next one.